What's up? Welcome back to Making Money Make Sense with Tola. I'm your host Tola, and today is day 16 of my 31-day series, 31 Days of Finance Tips to help you prepare for 2021. And today we're continuing my mini-series on exploring your credit reports. Yesterday we did TransUnion, and today we're doing Experian, so let's get started. 2 days ago, we downloaded our credit report from annualcreditreport.com, and yesterday we went over our TransUnion credit report, and today we're going over Experian. So for these videos, we are going through mine. I'm not going to share my personal information because it's not your business, but I will try my best to help you understand what is on your credit report. So if we start at the top, on the right hand side, it'll say prepared for at Tola Academy, which is me. And it's personal confidential. The date generated is December 14th, 2020. And then you have your report number. So if you were to call like annualreport.com or call Experian, then they might ask you for the report number just to know, like, you know, what's going on. At a glance, you'll see how many accounts you have, how many public records you have, and how many hard inquiries. Then next, they're going to say your personal information. They have discovered 2 names for me, a number of addresses, 0 employers, and a few other records, which is interesting because I've had a job for a very long time, so there's 0 employers on here, which is interesting. So if I look at my names first, one of them has my middle name in it, so obviously I see how they might think that's a different name. And then addresses, all of them look familiar, especially since these are the same ones that was on my credit report yesterday, which is good. The year of birth, I see that on here, 1997, okay? That is not private information because I already said how old I was. All right, then they got my phone numbers on here, 2 of my cell phone numbers, and 1 number that belongs to my parents. Accounts. So the accounts includes credit cards, real estate loans, installment loans. This information is reported to the credit bureaus from your creditors. And so, of course, yet again, number 1 is my Apple Card. And I don't know why that's first on here. Oh, because A for Apple. That makes sense. A for Apple. That's probably why it's on here first. So they show the account name. They don't say the entire account number. The account type is a credit card, responsibility individual. So the other credit report had the same thing to say about the individual. They have the date that I opened it. Status, never late. Status updated since October. That showed my balance at that time. Recent payment, my monthly payment, credit limit, and highest balance that I've had is $24.07, just like it was in my other credit report. So this is good. Then they show the payment history here. So on the TransUnion report, they had like a little chart that said like okay, and then if you did not pay, then it will give you a different code than okay. So for Experian, I have colors on here. So I opened it. When I open, you're gonna see like I have dashed lines up until the month that I opened it, and then it's like green circles, and then on the next line it's like 2020. Then it's gonna show green circles up until the latest time that my balance was updated for this report. So right now it's looking good and it's making sense to me. They do show my balance history for every single one of those months on here. Contact info, that is the address for the Apple Card, and the phone number to reach someone is there. Then scrolling down, they have another one of my credit cards on here. Balance $0.00. Okay. Recent payment $0.00. Okay. Monthly payment $0. Limbo, you just jumped on my hair. $0.00 because I haven't used the card. Yeah, so it's looking good right now. Every month since I've had it, I got a green circle on there. Then they show some balance history for the past few months, which is looking good. It's just describing to me everything that I already know, which is great. More contact info, and then a phone number. Next, we have my student loans, which I have a lot of. That's what we saw on my last credit report for TransUnion. So we have the account name, the place who owns my student loans. Then I might have my account number. The account type is educational, responsibility individual. Thank you very much. Then it has the date that I opened it. Status open never late, which is great. Status updated since last month. Balance. Thank you for letting me know that. Don't remind me how much is left on it. Thanks. Okay. Recent payment, monthly payment, original balance. So, I have paid $200 on this, which makes me feel good about myself because I did not remember that I did that. So ever since I've had it, since I started college, I guess I got a whole bunch of green circles on here. Then early 2020 shows that I had a few payments in there, which is good. So the ND is no data reported at this time, which like in this section, so for TransUnion at the beginning of the report, they showed you what the codes were, but here they're not doing that, but instead they put what it means in the description, which is good. ND means no data for this period. Then they show my balance history since then, and that's a lot of years, so I'm just gonna scroll down. Contact information, thanks for that. Another one of my student loans. This one I have collected interest. Okay, the balance now is higher than the original balance. I got $121 worth of interest on this student loan. That makes me feel sad. And let's just continue. Okay, so then it shows all the payments that I made. Yeah, payments and not payments, and then hold on, this is interesting. Okay, so apparently for this one in particular, the balance, I had been paying on it, but I stopped paying I was paying the interest in college. But then I stopped paying for it because, I don't know, I felt like I'm making payments in college, which is very wise, but then there was a point in time where I was broke, so I was just like, I can't pay no more. And so that's good to know. I didn't even remember that I did that. And then I have another student loan, so this is about the same, so I'm going to keep scrolling. I have a lot of student loans. Scrolling. Are we ever going to get out of the student loan section? I mean, I do have a lot of accounts, so a lot of accounts is definitely because of each student loan. Each one that I took was recorded on here, and I did the government student loans, so it's not like I just took out a giant lump sum of student loans. All right, now I see another one of my credit cards, which is great. Account type credit card, responsibility individual, which is not much different than my Apple Card. So to show my credit limits, my highest balance on this particular card was $2,038, which is interesting because that $2,038 was a time where I charged the card $2,000 and completely maxed it out. So with the extra $38, then that was a minimum. That was like interest that I earned on it that they charged me that I need to pay back. So I definitely that was a hard time. So great story time. All right, next. All right. So next, I'm looking at my earliest card. For my first credit card on here, which is a few years ago. My highest balance was $321, which is the same as what's on my TransUnion report, which means that it's correct. I mean, it doesn't mean that it's correct because they can both report the same wrong information, but I'm pretty sure that this is correct. No data for this time period. I have a few months of that, which is interesting. I feel like that was when the government was like, you don't have to pay stuff for this time. So then it's gonna show all my credit, all the so when it says date, balance, schedule, payment, and paid, that is for that month information that they have. So whether the balance was, whether I had a payment, or what I paid, or whatever. Then I have another card on here, the one that I got for the dentist. I never used it, so I'm just gonna scroll off that. Then I have my furniture card. Isn't that lovely? It's good to know what the rest of my balance is. I'm definitely gonna pay it off with my tax return, which is a little bit sad that I additionally held so much money so that I would have some money to come back to save, but I'm gonna have to spend that money on my furniture bill, which I guess is okay. At least I don't have a bill to pay every month. Responsibility. Then it shows my balance history, of course. Then it shows my mortgage. So it has the account name, the people who own the mortgage, because my mortgage broker sold my mortgage to a bank, which is, you know, normal. The account type is mortgage, the responsibility individual, which is me. They have the date that I opened it. Status updated since November. I got my balance on here. They show my recent payment, monthly payment. The original balance, it has gone down by like, I don't know, it's interesting to see like such a large amount of money that I owe, to see it go down by $1,000. I just feel like, how is it that I paid that much money in 30 days? Yet, yes I did. That's interesting. Then it has my terms, which is how long it is, mortgage agency name, and then they have my mortgage identification number, which is important if I want to call the bank or something like that. Then they have the contact information. So after they go through all of your accounts, so now they're going to have your public records, which is information gathered from courts to government agencies about legal matters, tax liens, and all that stuff. No public records reported. Praise God, because I have not gone bankrupt. And if it was a bankruptcy on my thing and someone stole my identity, I needed to know. So the next section is hard inquiries, which is when people request my consumer information. Yeah, this is like when you want to take out a line, they run your credit, and this goes on your record because they want to know if you are credible. And it says that it may stay on your report at least 2 years. So the stuff on here makes sense. I see my furniture, the people who own the furniture bill. I see that one credit card. I see two for when I was looking for a mortgage broker and realtor, which is the same as what was on TransUnion. So this is good. Soft inquiries, which are initiated by others like companies, promotional offers, you know, stuff that's not like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? There is a few on here. Experian, which is my credit report, because it says inquired on 12/14, and so obviously that was the day that I pulled this credit report. Wells Fargo, American Express. I don't even have a card. Look, it says American Express inquired on 11/12, 10/13, 8/18, 2/12. They checking for me every month. Can I help y'all? Like, what do y'all want from me? I do not want to get an American Express card. Go away. Capital One, October 17th, October 2nd, no, September 19th, September 15th, September 4th, July 8th, February 7th, January 11th. Look, stop. Can I help y'all? What do y'all want? No, I do not want to get a Capital One card. Stop asking me. Stop checking for me. Dang. And the one for Capital One goes all the way back to 2018. Like, can I help y'all? And it's so many. It's like, I mean, it's a few on here. These are the people that be sending you that random like credit card in the mail. I'm not falling for it. You're not gonna get me. Then it shows where I previously requested a credit report, so that's good to know. Then when I was trying to get a loan for school, Sallie Mae is on here. Bank of America, I don't know which I want. mind your business. But that was from last year. They even show stuff from like 2018 on here, which is good. Oh, okay. Okay, next we have important messages. These are the disclaimers. So we're pretty much at the end of my credit report now. Medical information by law, we cannot disclose certain medical information. Okay. Public records, if your report contains public records that we may have obtained from a third-party vendor and stuff like that, you may contact LexisNexis. Contact Experian online, by phone, or by mail. Then you have your Fair Credit Reporting Act, which is extremely important. And then a lot of it, the rest of it is just a bunch of disclaimers and them telling you what your rights are, and then who to call if you feel some type of way about this. Then they have links on here to notification of your rights for California, Colorado, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, Texas, Vermont, and Washington. Praise them. This report was 69 pages long. My TransUnion report was 19 pages long. I would argue that either the font is different or this Experian report gives me more information. But at the same time, not all credit reports give the same, like, not all companies report to the same, like, credit place. So I understand that, how like some can have different information. That's why you have to look at all three of them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Tomorrow we are going to finish it off with Equifax. And as we saw, Experian had some information that was not on the TransUnion one, and it was much longer, but I'm glad that I didn't do all of this in one video. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey, bye-bye, Winnie. Lembo said, see y'all tomorrow.